Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl Beloved and I'm back with a new recipe for the channel. Beloved Catering Service is a business where we make all kinds of cakes, butter cookies, shortbread cookies, coconut biscuits, sugar cookies, brownies, ring donuts, meat pies, samosas, spring rolls, and all kinds of fruit drinks and fruit juices, especially sobolo. We also make all local rice dishes and Ghanaian authentic dishes. We cater for all events and occasions and any form of gatherings. You can contact us with the information provided on your screen. Today's video, we are decorating cupcakes for an order. The total number of the cupcakes we are decorating today are 24, which will be divided into 3 boxes. We will be dividing it with 12 in one box and then 6 each for 2 other boxes. Ingredients for today's cupcake order include my perfect American buttercream and 24 cupcakes which have already been placed in their various boxes. We will also be using 2 Russian piping tips, 2D piping tip, a small round piping tip, small star piping tip, and a petal piping tip. Before that, I would be very happy if you could subscribe to my channel right now and then turn on your post and notification icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video onto the channel. And please share my videos with your friends and family. Please subscribe. Let's get started. Since we already have the frosting in the piping bags, which I'll leave the full recipe to that in the link description below, pipe any design you prefer with any of the tips on the piping surface of the cupcakes. As I said, today we are trying Russian piping tips for the first time, and then we will also be infusing other piping tips into the designs we are making on the cupcakes. So we are making flowers with the Russian piping tips, and I forgot to do this. Initially, before the piping was done, I was supposed to cover each surface cupcakes with frosting, but I forgot to do that, and then making the designs with the first 2 cupcakes wasn't very easy. After doing that, the frosting attached to the other frosting already on the cupcakes and the designs were perfect. To make this beautiful flower you see, use the 2D piping tip. Make a round movement with your hand as the flower comes and covers the surface of the cupcake beautifully. I did that for the other cupcake on my right hand side, which is your left. And then with the rest of the cupcakes, I kept alternating between the Russian piping tips, the 2D piping tips, and the small round tip. I used the round piping tip to make small dollops onto the edges of the cupcakes that haven't been covered yet. After that, I picked up the petal piping tip and then made small leaves on the corners of the cupcakes that have already been decorated. This is the finishing touch to the cupcakes. After that, I picked up the petal piping tip and then made small leaves on the corners of the cupcakes that have already been decorated. This is the finishing touch to the cupcakes. And with that, our first 6 cupcakes have been decorated and they look very beautiful. What do you think? Let's move on to the second batch of the cupcakes, which is the second set of 6 cupcakes. We will not repeat the first mistake. So with this, we are covering each surface with the frosting to help the piping of the flowers and the rosettes be much easier than the first one. After covering each cupcake, use the same design and technique I used in the decorating of the first batch of cupcakes to make this one as well. We'll be alternating the Russian piping tips and the 2D piping tip hand in hand. After using the pink frosting from those 2 piping tips, use the round piping tip and then make dollops on the other sides of the cupcakes as well. Do this until the cupcake is almost covered with the frosting. After a few minutes of continuous piping, we are almost done with decorating the second batch of the cupcakes. All we need to do is to add in the flower leaves from the petal piping tip on the sides that haven't been covered yet. So that is what we are doing in this part with the green frosting. And finally, our second batch of cupcakes have been well decorated and they look amazing. Rate my design in the comment section. After finishing it off, cover each cupcake box and then set it aside. In this part, I'm giving you a closer view of how the decoration of the cupcakes went. To end it all, I placed onto each box my brand or company sticker. And then we moved on to the decorating of the 12 pieces of cupcakes as well. So with that, we'll be using the Russian piping tips to make the flowers, and we'll also use the 2D piping tip to make the huge flower as well. We will also be using the white frosting from the small round piping tip and the petal tips hand in hand. This is an alternating process, so we use this and then we use that to make the beautiful designs. As I said earlier, this is our first attempt at using Russian piping tips, and I had it very easy. Since the frosting was stiff, it was very easy to pipe. This was a stress-free decoration. think they look nice, don't they? After making these beautiful designs on the cupcakes, I then closed the box and then branded it with my company sticker, just as I did for the first two boxes. So this video was made purposely to document my order for the week. And this is where today's video ends. Thank you so much for watching. Make it a point to watch our new videos this and every Thursday and Sunday for wholesome content and amazing recipes you can try with your friends and family. This new year, I'll be very glad if you could try any of our recipes and then give feedback on it in the comment section. Also, please subscribe to my channel, turn on your post and notification icon, and then share my videos with your friends and family. Let's all join hands and make this channel grow. Till we meet again, dear viewers. Bye bye.